Hello friends, happy Friday, TGIF, thank God it's Friday, welcome to Paul's 101 tutorialservices.com, Paul's 101 tutorialservices.com, where we make learning fun and enjoyable. As always, please kindly like and share, invite your friends, follow and subscribe at my YouTube channel, and subscribe at my Facebook page and my website, Paul's 101 tutorialservices.com. Visit my website and complete a submission form. Complete a submission form for tuition, and in case you need help solving some algebra, and also if you need help plotting graphs. Today we're going to learn something new with plotting graphs. And we're going to learn about vertical lines and horizontal lines. If you like, we're going to learn about how we're going to identify what is the y-axis and the x-axis. What is the y-axis and the x-axis? So welcome. Click the like button, like, follow, share with your friends, like, follow, share with your friends, take notes. So now we have this map, we have this graph right here. We are being told to plot the graph on line -5 and 2. Plot the graph on -5 and 2. So how do we do that? First of all, we are going to identify, we are being told that if y is equals to -5/4, so these are the coordinates that we've been given. Y is equals to -5/4x plus 2y. If y is equals to -5/4x plus 2. Now we're being asked to plot the graph on line -2 and -5, and to plot the graph where the line gonna meet at the point of -5 and 2, -5 and 2. So now I'd already drawn the graph, and I want to do some numbering. So now you can see, because the lines run up to 5, we're going to start from 5. So now we are going to do our numbering. So from 5 here, we're going to go to 4. And then we're going to go to 3. And we're going to go to 2 right here. We're going to go to 1. Then from there now we start 0. Okay, 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 3. Think I may need to add one more step right here. Add one more step right here, so that we have all our numbers accommodated. So now let me draw another line right here, so that I can add some space. So we have enough space for our graph. So now we have so that is 3. So this would be 4, and this would be 5. So at 5 we are good to go. Because you can see the greatest we have is -5. So remember that while the numbers go up, the lower numbers are at 0. So this is from 0 we have -1, 2, 3, -4, -5. So now remember that the line that goes up is the y-axis. The line that goes up is the y-axis. So this one here is the y-axis. So if you are told to identify which one is the y-axis, is that line that goes up. So this line that goes up is y-axis. But then now the line that goes horizontally would be our x-axis. So now, so this is x-axis right here, and that is y. So you can even write it here, y-axis and x-axis. X-axis goes across, whereby y-axis goes vertical. So the x-axis goes horizontal, whereas the y-axis goes vertically. It goes vertically. And remember, the line that we are supposed to draw is if negative y is equal to if y is equal to negative 5 over 4x plus 2. That's the line that we are going to, that is the graph that is given, but that is the graph that has been given. But now we are going to draw a graph line on the coordinates. We are going to identify our coordinates. That line that we are about to draw has to pass through the coordinates between negative 5 and 2, negative 5 and 2. When you look at this graph, negative 5 is somewhere down here. So this right here is the negative 5, and it is on the x-axis. Negative 5 is on the x-axis, and remember, it is passing y is equals to negative 5 over 4x plus 2, negative 5 over 4x plus 2. So another thing that we need to identify is that when the lines goes this way, we start from the 0 point. So right here is positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now going left would be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and then right here would be negative 5. Right here would be our negative 5. So our negative 5 would be right here. So now it looks like our graph is properly numbered. Our graph is properly numbered. It's properly numbered. So now we need to identify. Remember, we are being told that it's passing through. It's passing between 2 right here. You see 2 right here? That line that we're drawing has to pass, the line that we're about to draw has to pass between this coordinate right here. So this coordinate 2 right here, that is where our line has to pass. And remember, it is passing between the y-axis has to be negative 5 over 4. So now it is 2, but so that means now the line that we're about to draw is running going up, but it's going up, but it's rising. The word to say is rising, so it's running on rising. So now it's rising 5 steps, going down 5 steps, going down on the x-axis, 5 steps going down on the x-axis. So from point 2 right here, the line is running down 5 steps. It's going down 5 steps. So now we're going to count from point 2 to point 1 right here. That is 1 step. To 0, that is 2 steps. To negative 1, that is 3 steps. To negative 2, that is 4 steps, right? And then to negative 3, that is 5 steps. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the line that we're about to draw is going to run going down. It's going down 5 steps on the x-axis. It's going down 5 steps on the x-axis, but it's also passing through point 2. It's passing point 2 on the y-axis. It's passing point 2 on the on the x-axis. It's passing point 2 on the x-axis, because now you see the point 2 right here is positive. Point 2 is positive. So now from here now, that means we are going to count 2 steps towards our right. From negative 2 right here is gonna go 1 and 2, right? So our line is passing here at point 2. You can see it is aligned to point 2. So now we have identified how our line is going to run, how our line is going to run. So now let us draw our points. Let us now draw our points. So now to draw our points, you're gonna use a ruler. For me, I'm using this blackboard stick and plotting our line. So we are going to plot our line. So now we identified coming through point 2, and it's passing through negative 5. It's passing through negative 5, running down 4 steps, running down 4 steps. So now you can see now that means it has gone down 4 steps. So now you can see, so our line would be like that. It is going to be plotted like that. So that is how you plot the line on the graph. That is how you plot the line on the graph. So your line gonna be looking like that. So this point right here is this point right here is negative 5, negative 5, because it's negative, it's going down. Remember, it started from here. So 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at negative 5 is negative 5. This line here is negative 5 and 2. Looks is negative 5 because it's passing. So negative 5 and 2, right? So between, it has to pass by from negative 5, which is, when you look at this, it's negative 5 because of this step. So now this line has to come on the negative side. This line has to come on the negative side. That's 2 is positive, and it has to pass through negative 5 and 2, right? It has to pass through negative 5 and 2. So now that means let's make a correction, because it says negative 5 and 2. So when I look at this, this looks like it's all on the positive side. It's all on the positive side. So now negative 5 and 2 is positive side, because this 2 is positive. And here when we count, so now when the line will show different from what the coordinates showing. The line will look different, but mathematically you have to count on the negative side, because from 2 going down is 5. So actually it has to come all the way to 5. It has to come all the way to 5. So that means we count it. It has to pass through 5. Yes, it has to come through negative 5. Thank you. I had to look at it again. So it has to come through negative 5 right here. So it comes, your line can go all the way that way, but it has to pass through this point 2 to negative 5 right here. So you don't even have to count the steps. like I was counting. Sorry about that. You don't even have to count these steps right here. All you have to do is identify the point 2 right here, and identify the -5 right there, and then now all you have to do is plot it. All you have to do is plot it. So when you look at it, this is how it should look like. So it should look like -5 and 2, -5 and 2. That's how you plot the graph. You look at the point, you look at the coordinates, and then you plot it. Let me know if you have a question about that illustration. I'll have to repeat another illustrations for us to be more efficient with it, in case you have more questions. That is how you count the coordinates. You can either look at it straight the way we did. Then you get the point 2 right there, and go down to point 5. This line here, so long as they are coordinating together, you can see point 2 and point 5 are on the same line. Point 2 and -5 are on the same line. So whichever way you plot it, it will still be correct, because you can put it like that and it's going to pass through, it has to pass through point 2 right here, and -5, point 2 right there, and -5. It's still -5 because it is point 2 right, point 2 and 5. Point 2 and -5 are on the same axis. Point 2 and -5 are on the same axis. Point 2 and -5 are on the same axis. So that's how we plot our line. Let me know if you have any question on the comment section. Let me know if you have any question on the comment section. If you like the video, please click the thumbs up button for me. If you like the illustrations, click the thumbs up button for me. What about if you've been given something different to plot? I'll leave you guys with another example, and we can look at it later. Today being Friday, we are not going to have a very long session, but that is the illustration on how to plot graph. For those who had questions on how to plot a graph, that is illustration. So, and remember, the coordinates are y-intercept, and there is always y-intercept and the x-axis. So y-intercept and the x-axis, those are the coordinates, the language that we use when plotting graphs. So, and we also have x-axis and the y-axis. In this case right here, this 2 is our y-intercept. This 2 right here is our y-intercept. Because now you can see it was passing through here, through this line, and this 2 line from 4, 3, 2. So our graph was passing through 2, which is on the y-intercept. 2 right there is on the y-intercept. So in that case, that is how we do it. That is how we do it. So now that we've done that, please use the same kind of graph. I'm going to leave this graph here, and then we're going to just change what we need to do. Plot the graph. If in this case we're going to use -4 instead of -5. Let us use -4 and see how we're going to do it. Let us use -4 of Just use negative 4 over 3x. And then now we're going to leave the y-intercept as 2. We're going to leave the y-intercept as 2 the way it is. And now that means now you can ignore, just work with what you got, and don't worry about the way the graph is. Just going to correct the coordinates for you guys, and then now you can work with the graph the way it is, make the lines a bit clear for you guys so that we can use it next time. I'm going to leave this here overnight, or probably it's just going to stay there throughout the weekend, so that in the course of next week when we review our work, we're going to use it to plot more graphs. So we're going to be on this. This is a new concept apart from what we've been learning in the past, dealing with exponential equations. We'll go back to exponential equations later. But for today, I decided to bring something new. For today, I decided to bring something new for a break. So now let's work on the plotting of graph, do some practice at home, and plot this graph now. The y is equals to negative 4 over 3x plus 2 over negative 4 over 3x plus 2 y-intercept. That 2 being our y-intercept. Work on that over the weekend. Happy Father's Day for those who are going to be together with their lovely children. Happy Father's Day. Enjoy Father's Day coming up on Sunday. Happy weekend, everybody. God bless you. See you next time. Bye-bye.